As always, it is so great to have you here, and I hope you're all staying safe and healthy out there. Anyways, today we're coming in with another underrated recipe from Spain, this time from the beautiful region of Jaén, where they're famously known for their olive oil and having some amazing architecture. We're talking Spanish fried egg soup. This is known as una crema de huevo frito. This dish is basically garlic, potatoes, and onions that you saute in extra virgin olive oil until they're lightly sauteed. And then you boil everything until the potatoes are just cooked through. And finally, you fry up a couple eggs, add them into the soup, and blend it all together until you end up with a beautiful creamy goodness. Folks, we're talking easy to make, the most basic ingredients you probably already have in your kitchen as you're watching this, and the best part, done in about 30 minutes. This video is sponsored by tienda.com. The Tienda is an online superstore focusing on selling all things Spain for your home and kitchen, and they've been around since 1996. And like I always tell you, they have the biggest selection of artisan Spanish ingredients like queso manchego, the famous jamón serrano and jamón ibérico, Marcona almonds, olives, the beautiful canned seafood from Spain, and all the basic pantry staples you need, such as extra virgin olive oil, which is essential in this recipe, among so many other great ingredients. And let me tell you, when it comes to cookware, they have an amazing selection of authentic Spanish paella pans that range in size from 2 servings all the way up to 50 servings. And they even offer classic grilling systems, that way you can always perfectly cook your paella. Folks, visit tienda.com, let them know Albert from Spain on a Fork sent you there, and make sure you use coupon code on a fork during checkout for 10% off your order. Alright, let's just jump right into this. I'm going to heat a stock pot with a medium heat and add in a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, which is 60 milliliters. Important to use the good stuff here is what truly makes a difference. Leave where you get the Spanish one I'm using in the description box below. While the oil is heating, I'm going to roughly chop 1 medium-sized onion and thinly slice 6 cloves of garlic. And like I've told you in the past, if you prefer, you can chop the ingredients before heating the pan. Then we'll add the chopped vegetables into the stock pot. And we'll mix them around. That way they're all coated in the olive oil. And since we cut the onion and garlic into larger pieces, you don't have to mix this around continuously, but do get under every minute or so. That way everything evenly sautés. In the meantime, I'm going to cut 3 medium-sized potatoes. This is 1.5 pounds, or about 700 grams, that have already been peeled, washed, and patted dry. Each potato into bite-sized pieces that are 2 centimeters thick, which is 3/4 of an inch. For this recipe, I'm using Yukon Golds, but you can use any potatoes you like. After sauteing the garlic and onions for about 3 minutes, and they're lightly sauteed, we'll add in the chopped potatoes. And we'll mix them around. That way they're all coated in the olive oil. And at this stage, you want to mix this around continuously. That way everything evenly sautés, and the potatoes don't stick to the bottom of the surface. After about 5 minutes, and the potatoes are lightly sauteed, at this stage you don't have to fully cook them through. I'm going to add in 1/2 teaspoon of dried thyme, which is 1/2 gram. And season everything with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it a mix until it's well mixed together. Then we'll add in some vegetable broth, just enough to barely cover the ingredients. You can also use chicken broth here, or even water if you like. Just make sure to season accordingly if you're using water. And then we'll turn it up to a high heat and give it a gentle mix. Once it comes to a boil, we'll place the lid on the stock pot and lower the fire to a low heat. And we're going to simmer this between 10 to 15 minutes or until the potatoes are just cooked through. In the meantime, let's start frying up our eggs. I'm going to heat a fry pan with a medium heat and add in a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, which is 60 milliliters. Once again, link where you get the Spanish one I'm using in the description box below. Once the oil is nice and hot, we'll start frying up the eggs. And as you know, before I add eggs into a pan, I like to crack them into individual bowls, as it ensures that no eggshells go in there and that the yolks are not broken. And we're going to fry the eggs until the egg whites are set, but we still have creamy yolks. And for this recipe, we're going to fry up 4 eggs. Once all the eggs have been fried up, we'll season them with a kiss of sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. Alright, let's move back to the stock pot. After simmering the potatoes between 10 to 15 minutes, they should just be cooked through. You know, you can always pierce them with a toothpick just to ensure that they're done. If you see that yours need more time, you simmer them for a bit longer. At this point, I'm going to turn off the heat, add the fried eggs into the stock pot, and then using a hand blender, we'll blend everything together until we end up with a smooth texture. You can also use a food processor here, or even a stand-up blender. You just make sure the ingredients in the stock pot slightly cool before adding them into those devices. And that's the exact texture you want from your soup. If you see that yours is too thick, you just add in some more liquid. Either way, make sure to give it a taste test. That way your seasonings are right on the money. For the final step, I'm going to transfer some of the soup into a shallow bowl and garnish with some fresh chives. Check it out, our Spanish fried egg soup is done. Easy to make, beautiful presentation, and all done in about 30 minutes using the simplest ingredients. Let's give this a try and see how it turned out. Once again, folks, crema de huevo frito, a recipe from the beautiful province of Jaén. This I can't wait to try. Here we go. Gotta come in for a second bite today. It just melts in your mouth. Check this out. Another dish from the humble Spanish kitchen, where less is more and the simple things are the best things. As we got such basic ingredients, we got so many flavors out of this. The combination of everything, the perfect balance, and those fried eggs, taking this to the next level. So easy to make. Give it a try at home, either for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and always next to a crunchy baguette to mop up all that creamy goodness. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Alan M. Hirschman, Emily Hamilton, and Britt Saunders. And you guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. Enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.